Hello and welcome to my channel. You're with Enlightenment Rose Tarot. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome here. I do want to say is please take the bits that you resonate with and leave the rest. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Keep in mind roles can be reversed in these readings. This is a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for all of you. But if it does, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That way the next time I upload a reading, you won't miss it. You'll be notified when my readings get posted. If you've already subscribed to my channel, I do want to say a big thank you and you're very welcome here. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini for the week of 25th of May 2026. Happy birthday, Gemini. I hope you've got something fantastic planned for your birthday, doing something good. It's your birthday. Enjoy it. It's a special day. So keep in mind, Gemini, this could be anything that you're going through. This could be something that's you're wanting to come towards you, or this could even be something that is external, outside your connection. Before I get into your reading, you know the drill, Gemini. I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some messages for you all from this oracle deck. Then I will get into your reading with the tarot. So let's ask our guardian angels to join us. Guardian angels, angels and spirit guides, please join us in this reading for Gemini. What messages do you have for Gemini, please? Give me one shuffle, thank you. One shuffle for Gemini, please, Spirit. Give me one shuffle for Gemini. What's the messages for Gemini? What's the messages Gemini needs to hear, Spirit? Give me the messages, please. One more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you've got reap what you sow. The energy you put out will return to you. Choose wisely, as you will reap what you sow. So this is like if you're going to plant, potatoes in the ground, or if you're going to plant rocks in the ground, you're not going to get potatoes. And that rock is not going to become into a tree. You'll get a rock, it'll still be a rock. Okay, so it's that kind of energy. It's like what you sow, so you should reap. It's like what you put out there, that's what comes back to you. You throw a pebble into the water and it has ripples, so it has that ripple effect. So if you're wanting to get a bounty harvest, then you're needing to, plant seeds that will give you a lot of abundance, or a lot of potatoes there that you can harvest. Something that is good for you. Okay, your first one is elevate your energy. Elevate your energy. Cliff, joy, clarity, peace, love, doubt, guilt, fear. Elevate your energy. Elevate that energy of yours from guilt, from fear, from doubt, to having peace, finding love, finding joy, giving you that clarity, having that clarity. So it's like you reach that cliff that you needed to reach. You've reached that height. Elevate your energy. Your energy determines your reality. Lift your vibrations and watch your world shift. So it's like if you're going to, say things like to yourself, oh no, that's not going to happen. I doubt that it's going to happen, or I'm afraid it's going to, if I do something it may have consequence. So it's that kind of energy. Elevate your energy, lift it higher, lift it to the vibration that you're wanting that vibration, and seeing that shift take place in your world. So your second one is align with your higher path. Align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. So it's saying, flow with purpose, move with purpose, not with pressure. Not that you have to go and do this. Not there is a lot of pressure on you to do something. It has to come naturally. It has to be in that flow of you wanting something. It has to be in the flow with purpose behind it. Purpose. There must be purpose to do something. Less resistance you'll face. So it's like the more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll feel or face. Flow with purpose, not with pressure. And your final message is heal parent-child karma. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release old wounds and move forward. Time is a great healer. Over time you heal. Alright, Spirit, please give me Gemini's energy. Please give me Gemini's energy, Spirit. What's their energy? Six of Swords. Harmony. So it's like moving away from conflict. You're moving away from Five Swords. And you're wanting harmony. You're moving away from turbulence. You're wanting to move away from turbulence to more calmer waters in your feelings. You want that calmness, that healing in your feelings. So this is that energy of moving away, exiting. It's like you saying, okay, I'm done, dusted. Let's get out of here. I need to move away from you. I need to get out of here. So it's like you're wanting this new beginning. So there is that new beginning, but you're needing to leave the situation behind, the conflict behind, or leave that person behind. So this is that energy of, learning lessons from that situation or with that person, and gaining that wisdom, and only taking that wisdom with you, not taking the problem. You're taking those lessons that you've learned from that situation or from that person, and you gain that wisdom. So you're going to take that wisdom and those lessons with you, not the problem. You're going to leave the problem behind. But if you carry that problem with you, then you have not learned anything. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Six of Cups. Harmony. You're wanting harmony. You've got the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is that energy of nostalgia. Reminiscing the past, going back into the past, thinking about olden days, thinking about childhood days, talking about olden days, talking about your childhood days, childhood memories, friends, family that are no longer with you. So you're having that nostalgic, it's that energy of a lot of nostalgia. And it feels like for some of you, you're going back into the past with a lot of hope in you, maybe to reconnect with someone. But Six of Cups, because it's the cups, it's your feelings and your emotions. And sixes are all about harmony. So this is like, you're finding that harmony in the love that's around you. There's a lot of love around you. Find the harmony in it. So it's like be open to that love that's around you. Tell me more. Eight of Cups. Okay. Eight of Cups is also about moving away, exiting out of that situation. This is that energy of, 8 cups. That's all you're gonna get is 8 cups. I can't get anything higher. I can't reach this in my feelings. I'm stuck here with 8 cups. Those empty cups. There's nothing in it to hold me back. There is nothing in it to keep me to this 8 cups. I'm drowning in my feelings. I feel like I'm drowning in these feelings here. So I'm going to have hope to rise above those feelings of mine and reach this completion in my feelings. And maybe for some of you, you're walking away from being an option. Maybe someone has you as one of their options, because 7 cups comes before the 8 cups. So 7 cups is all about options, choices. But 8 cups is like you're in this energy of looking at those 8 cups and saying, there's nothing in here to hold me to it. I'm simply drowning in emptiness and those feelings. Tell me more for the 6 of Swords, please, in Gemini's energy. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Devil energy. Red flags. Devil energy is all about distractions, unhealthy behavior, addictions, temptations. With the devil energy, what comes out of the devil energy? Nothing good. All it does is give you false promises, false hope that, yeah, this is good for you. You need it. This is what you want. I will give it to you. But what it does, it simply keeps you tied and stuck in that loop there. It's like you're stuck in that loop and you can't break free. You feel like you're limited to doing a lot more in your life. Because the devil energy is all about giving you what you want right away. It tempts you, It tempts you because it knows what you like and what you want, what you enjoy. Devil energy knows that. The devil knows it. So it's going to tempt you and keep you stuck, keep you addicted to that temptation of yours. Or it's like keep you chained to that addiction. So maybe you're needing to avoid those distractions. Maybe someone has distractions. So this is that energy of, feeling limited to doing a lot more in their life. It's like this energy is keeping you chained. And I feel for some of you, this is like that energy where you've been repeating, doing the same cycle. Because I feel it's like a cycle. There's 2 wheels there. So it's like these 2 people are stuck in that cycle there. And they keep repeating it. They're chained to the devil. Chained to the devil's podium. A lot of darkness. But you can break free. The devil gives you that illusion that you cannot break free from it, but you can. You can set yourself free from it. The devil makes you think you cannot break those chains, but you can. All you have to do is simply remove it. Shine that light. Break those chains. Work on your weaknesses. Alright, Spirit, please give me one more for the Six of Swords, Spirit. Tell me more for the Six of Swords and Gemini's energy. Knight of Swords, okay. Knight of Swords. Maybe you're rushing to communicate that someone has distractions. This is that energy of, rushing to communicate the truth. Wanting to communicate the truth. Not afraid to communicate the truth. This is that energy of someone who's ready for that battle, ready for that fight. Tell me about the challenges, Holy Spirit. Tell me about the challenges. Nine of Pentacles, single and abundant energy. This is that energy of reaching that goal of yours. You've reached that goal in your life. That fulfillment in your life. But nines are all about perseverances. So it's like, you didn't reach there to the Nine Pentacles energy without having perseverances or getting help from others. You did this all on your own. You had to push through all those challenges, those hardships, those difficulties, and you finally got there. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Seven Cups. There we are, Seven Cups. You've got 6 cups, 8 cups here. In your challenge, you've got 7 cups. And I did say for some of you, maybe you don't want to be an option. Seven Cups is having a lot of choices, a lot of options to pick from. Having a lot in front of you. And you don't know which cup to go with. Which cup should I pick? This is like picking one cup every day of the week. So there's 7 days in the week. So I've got 7 cups there. A lot of options. So each day I can have a different one. I can pick something different every day. One more, please. Knight of Wands. That's that non-committal energy. Maybe it's this Knight of Swords going to rush to communicate the truth with the Knight of Wands, a mature, fiery, non-committal kind of energy, who has a lot of options. They have a lot of options because this is someone, who rushes and tells you what you want to hear, gets what they want, and they're gone. You don't see them again. This is that non-committal energy, free spirit. I don't want to settle down. I don't want to commit to anything or anyone. Just want to have a good time and enjoy myself and be the life of the party. One more, please, Spirit. Seven of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands, that is Leo energy. Standing your ground. This is like you're taking a stance. Maybe you're taking a stance with the Knight of Wands energy, mature Knight of Wands energy. This is like, defending your position, defending yourself, taking a stance for something, standing up for yourself. This is like you're giving that roar of the lion so that everything and everyone that's around you will literally tremble with fear. This is that energy where you are really standing tall, you're standing strong, and you are not backing down from this fight. This is like that energy of, I'm going to stand here and defend myself. if I have to. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Wow, 3 of Wands, Aries energy. Got a lot of fiery energy in your challenge. And in your energy, you got the Knight of Swords with 5 swords there. 6 of Swords energy you came up with. That's your energy, the 6 of Swords. Alright, Spirit, please give me the outcome for Gemini's reading, please. This is like, you know, the energy of you move from that crossroads with a decision or an action, and it's like you had that idea but you didn't know what you should do, whether you should act on it or not act on it. So it's like you needed to find that balance and take those first steps towards making that decision or taking action on that idea of yours. But your last card is the 3, which is like you've made that decision, you've taken that action, and now you're holding on to that idea of yours, that action that you took, and now you're waiting for response. Maybe that's what it is. You're standing up for yourself here in the challenge, taking a stance on what you're needing to take a stance on. Defending your position, defending yourself, taking a stance, standing up for yourself, not being afraid to stand up for yourself. And maybe you're waiting. You're waiting to see if, you know, the other person is going to kind of understand where you're coming from. What just fell was the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Alright, Spirit, please give me the outcome, please, for Gemini's reading. Give me the outcome, please, Spirit. Tell me about the outcome. 7 of Pentacles. So you're in this energy of reflecting. You're reflecting on your life. You're reflecting on your achievements, what you achieved up to this very moment that you're in. How much you have achieved in your life, what all you've achieved in your life, how far you've come in your life. But it's like you're saying to yourself, I have achieved a lot in my life. I have done a lot in my life, but there's still a lot more I want to do in my life. There's still a lot more I want to achieve in my life. So maybe I will set a new goal for myself. Plant another seed, that idea for working towards my abundance. And you already got the 9 of Pentacles in your challenge. So in the challenge, you've come up as that single and abundant energy. So it's like you are reflecting on your life and saying, I have not done this. So I must plant a new seed or a new idea for myself. Think of something else I want to do in my life that I have not done yet. It's like a bucket list. I don't know why I look at the 7 of Pentacles and I think bucket list. It's like you taking off all the things that you had on your bucket list. Tell me more, please, Spirit. 4 of Swords, finding stability in healing. This is healing from pain. This is healing from all that pain. Of the 3 of Swords. And simply just taking the time to heal and recover and find stability. So in the outcome, this is like you're healing. You're in this energy of wanting to heal and find stability in your life. Tell me more, please, Spirit. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. So you got the 7, the 9, and now you got the 10. So the 10 is that energy of that completion, that ending. You cannot go any more further. You reach the end. You reach that completion. You can't go any more higher with the Pentacles. You can only get to 10, whether it's with Pentacles, Cups, Swords, or Wands. So 10 is the highest that you will go. And then you start to mature in your energy as a person. So you've reached the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe that's what it is. You reflected on your life. You reflected on your achievements, but had perseverances to keep going because you wanted to reach that completion. You wanted to reach that pinnacle of success in your life. And maybe for some of you, this is a connection that's coming towards you in the outcome. This is someone who's coming towards you, who is, who has been through all those challenges, all the ups and the downs, the hardships, the struggles, and they're coming towards you. Maybe they see you as that single and abundant energy that they want to have this connection with. Maybe this Knight of Wands here sees you as that single and abundant energy. And maybe for some of you, in the outcome, this is, it's like you're healing from, that pain in this connection. This is that, that pinnacle of success, that abundant, luxurious connection, that completion that you have in your life, whether it's in a connection or whether it's in your own life. I would say this is more so your own life. You feel absolutely complete. You've reached that pinnacle of success in your life. It's like you are having it all, even though you were here fulfilled with the Nine of Pentacles. But maybe you reflected on that Nine of Pentacles. You reflected on your life and said, I've got to Nine of Pentacles. I am fulfilled. I do have everything I want or I could ever ask for. I have it. But there's one pentacle that's missing. There's one pentacle that's still missing. So I may work towards reaching that completion in my life. Tell me more, please, Spirit, for the Seven of Pentacles and the outcome. Some of you are needing a lot of strength. Y'all are needing strength. Y'all are needing to find that strength. Maybe y'all are needing to be brave. Y'all are needing to stay strong. Because if you see, this is like, this lion's giving the roar. Giving that roar of the lion. And what comes out as your fourth card in the outcome is the Strength card, which is Leo energy, major arcana card for Leo. So if you find strength within yourself, we all have that strength in us, but it's how and when we bring that strength out and what the situation is that we're needing that strength. And sometimes this can be, you're finding that strength and not being so aggressive, it's like you are doing or saying things not in an aggressive manner, but a more humble, calmer way, and that shows your strength. Give me one more, please, Spirit. And maybe for some of you, you're needing that strength here to break these chains with the devil energy. You're needing strength to fight those distractions. Give me one more for the outcome, please, Spirit. Give me one more. Five Pentacles. Maybe challenging. Maybe for some of you there's a lot of challenges coming. This is that energy of feeling very isolated. This is that energy of, you know, like feeling loss of finances, loss of a connection, loss of a home, being abandoned out of your home, being abandoned out of that connection. Maybe you feel, for some of you, you're needing strength because you were isolated in this connection here. Maybe you've been isolated out of a connection, been isolated out of your home, pushed out of your home. Alright, Spirit, please give me the overall message for Gemini's reading. Thank you. The Sun. So the Sun is all about success lies ahead if you keep to the path. Glory, gain, satisfaction, radiance, positivity, strength, and vitality. Completion, success in endeavor, result of true will. This is that fiery energy, the Sun. It's hot, it's fiery. And I will leave it there till I catch you in the next reading, Gemini. Till then, thanks for joining me. You take care, stay safe, and have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.